What's up guys, this is your man Gitk once again. Today's video I'm here to show you how I edited this image. So I'm going to walk you guys throughout the process and also explain and give you certain tips. So recently I did a behind the scenes video of this particular shoot. So if you've not checked it out, I'm going to leave a link in the description or on this video so you can go watch it and how I shot it. Yes. So I'm going to turn this to the before. This is the after editing. Yes. So I'm going to turn it to before. And this is how the image was. I mean, it has undergone the process of color correction. So I realized the image has been tilted a bit. Yes. My composition wasn't that right, so I had to fix it in post. So cropping came out this way, and then I had to fix in the black spaces over there. So in this next step, that is the layer 1, that's what I did. So I fixed it using content aware. Yes, I'm using the Photoshop of 2020, so I don't have the generative fill, but since the other previous version can do the content aware fill, I took advantage of it and then it did a pretty good job. Yes. All right, so then I moved to retouching. So I did the retouching using my advanced Gitk retouching pack. If you've not checked it out yet, you have a link which is going to take you to our digital store, whereby you're going to find much and then exciting stuff over there that is going to elevate your working process. So this action pack is going to help you retouch faster and also save time in creating layers for your retouching process or your high-end skin retouching process. So if I open the group and let me turn it on, this is the retouching I did. So if you check the image, let me open it right here. So this is a before and after. I kept it very natural. Yes. So let me turn this back on, and then lastly, after retouching, I stamp visible my whole process. Yes, and then I keep it into this layer. So if you open or if you are able to purchase the advanced Gitk retouching pack, you're going to see a stamp visible action over here. So it's going to cramp everything. It's like merging everything into one image. Yes. Then later I went in to do my skin tone matching. I wanted the skin to pop out of the blue as well, because it was a kind of teal and orange vibe. And then I was able to do that using my 100 plus gradient map skin tone pack. Yes. So when I turn it on, you're going to see the effect. So this is the before, this is the after. You can see it has really made the skin pop out. It's right here. Let me give you guys a sneak peek. So if you come to your gradient map, this is after if you've purchased it. So this is it, 100 plus rich skin tone gradient map. And so if you open it, it contains 100 plus skin tone color, whereby if you click one, you are able to adjust to fit your image. And then once you are done, let me delete this. Once you are done, I change the blending mode to soft light. You can be able to choose color, but soft light and color works for me. I don't know if you have any option. You can put it down below in the comment section. Yes, but this is what works for me and this is what I recommend for you. Yes, so it's either you go with soft light or color. Okay, then later I wanted the hair to pop out. The braid she has on the head, I wanted it to pop out. So I quickly went into my adjustment panel here and then going for hue and saturation slider, and then I targeted the yellows. So if I'm able to come to this aspect, go to yellows, I drag the saturation of the yellows all the way up and then invert it. So I did that with my Ctrl+I to invert it, and then going for my brush tool to just paint on where I want it to be visible, that is the hair. So if you could see on the layer mask, this is what we have. Yes, this is the hairstyle she has. Yes. Okay, let's move to the next one. I moved into global dodge and bend or generalized dodge and bend, and then I also did that using my advanced Gitk retouching pack. So You see, this retouching pack is going to help you cut off certain processes in your editing style. So if you are using about 1 hour to edit an image, you might be using about 25 or 30 minutes to do that, because you have an action pack, or even lesser than that, depending on how fast you're able to edit. So when I turn it on, this is the effect. I didn't do much of it because I wanted to keep the image as natural as possible. So before, after, before and after. You see, it has given some contrast and then contouring on the cheeks and then on the skin as well. Good. And then later went into my color grading. So I was done with working on the image, for the body or the subject to be certain, yes. And then later went into my color grading. So with this, I did the first color grading with the hue and saturation slider. So let me turn it on. So I wanted more teal in the sky. Although the sky was somehow blue, somehow teal, I wanted more of it. So I went into the blue aspect. So let me turn this on. Yes. And then went into the blues aspect and then drag all the saturation to about 30% and also change the hue to the teal aspect. Yeah. So that was how I was able to come up to get this kind of look. So before and after. Yes. You can do color grading in Camera Raw, Lightroom, and also using Photoshop adjustment. All is about you understanding colors and knowing how to use the tools in Photoshop to achieve what you want to get. So later I came to create this vignette kind of look. I wanted more focus on the subject. You can realize without it, all the image was plain. It looks good although, but I wanted our focus, or the first impression or the first glance you're going to get on the image should be on the subject, which is the model over there. So I created a brightness adjustment layer and then reduce on the brightness. So I reduced the brightness to all the way to -67, which is going to be dark. But I use my brush, I use my soft round brush to just clean some part of where I wanted the focus to be. Yes. So I just selected a regular brush, soft round brush, adjusted my size to a reasonable size, and then changed my foreground color to black, and then just clean some part of it. And you can see it's looking good. If you are going to see a before and after, you can see it has created more attention on the subject, and that's what I wanted to go in for. And then lastly, I wanted the clouds to be also brighter. Yeah, although we've reduced the brightness in the sky, I just wanted the white clouds to be visible. So if you check the before and after, you can see now anything whitish in the image has now come up. And I did that with my selective color. So if you come to your adjustment panel, you can get selective color over here. And then I chose whites. So if you come here, it's like the hue and saturation adjustment layer, same as you can do with the selective color as well. So I selected my whites and then punch in the yellows to the warmer aspect a little, and then the blacks, I just brought up the brightness. So same as if you take it down, you're going to see how it's going to damage the clouds. Yes. So opposite of it is going to brighten it up, and that's what I went in for. And then lastly, there we are. So this was like a tint of blue in the shadows. So if I'm going to turn it off, you are going to see, especially on the black dress. So before and after. So this last color grading style affected only the shadows. So it was just the blacks. Yes, I just punch in a little cyan and then a little yellow. So opposite of the yellow is going to give you blue, and then the cyan is going to give you something like a cinematic color, greenish vibe. Yeah, and that's what I wanted to achieve. And then lastly, I placed my logo on it, and there you have it, Kit Photography. And that was how I was able to pull up this image from looking like this to this. Yes. So Thanks for staying to the end of this video, and also check out my other videos on this channel. Also share your thoughts. If you have anything in mind you want to comment, kindly feel free to do that. And also don't forget to check out our digital store. That's a way of also supporting our channel here. So thanks once again. This is your man Gidkeo, and I'll catch you on another exciting video. Peace out.